About it at all?
Oh, an unknown number is calling me.
Pick it up.
Siobhan?
Siobhan, it's Barry from the ADMC.
Barry from the ADMC. Hi, Barry. This is a call I didn't expect to get.
Yeah,
I
listen,
need to talk.
I know we've had our differences, but I need to speak with Max over the
Max
phone
wants
if
to
that's
speak with
possible.
you. We would love to speak.
I'm not in person. I just
Not in person. You want to call him? Would
I
you
just
like his
need,
number?
I would appreciate that.
Would you like me to read it to you now?
Give me 1 sec.
I text it to you, but you're calling from an unknown number.
All right, go ahead.
420 370 1538.
Thank you, Siobhan. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Happy to help, Barry. And alright, he's calling you.
That was Cornwood shooting a hunting rifle.
Okay.
Hey, Barry.
Trying to make the.
Hey, Max, are you free to talk? Won't
Yeah.
take long.
I just want to say, I'm sorry.
You don't need to say anything. Listen,
Well, let me just say, I saw the convoy. I didn't know TJ as well as I wanted to. I know how many people he affected in life. I know his deeds. I know what he stood for. And I'm genuinely sad that he is gone. That's all.
I'm going to tell you one thing, Max, that in the years that I've been in this city, I don't think I've ever said to any kind of government figure, and this, don't get this confused with my hatred for the fucking government and this dog shit excuse for a PD. But one thing I do want to tell you, Max, is you were right.
Thanks.
Especially about Solomon.
Oh.
I saw the footage, and I'm sure by this point you're aware that TJ was ADMC as.
Oh yeah. No, TJ didn't hide it. TJ didn't hide it. He had to disclose it. So yeah.
As well as TJ being ADMC, he was also my son, which is why I'm calling you not as Barry from the ADMC, but as just Barry, to let you know that I saw the footage of what happened that day. And I also saw your reaction after, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've agreed with someone so much about how stupid it fucking looks after people get fucking gunned down before they even leave the fucking room. 3 people popping up from under the desk because they were hiding under there like a little fucking rat.
Yeah.
And my son died.
Yeah.
Shot in the back of the fucking head.
I did not know he was your son.
I'm just calling to let you know, because I'm sure your hands are busy, and I understand that you've got a bounty for these fucking terrorists that have escaped or whatever, and of course I would never work with the PD, so don't count on our ADMC helping you in that regard in any way.
Look,
I'm just calling to. I'm just.
You don't have to work with them. You can capture them, throw them on their doorstep.
Max, you know that's not going to happen, but there's one thing I can tell you is that there are 3 other people I saw in that room on that footage, because the whole thing is fucking recorded and uploaded. And you know what I fucking saw when I watched the fucking footage of my son getting shot in the back of the fucking head?
What?
I got an ad for fucking Gillette razors, okay? I had to watch a 30-second ad roll before I watched my son get shot in the back of the fucking head because that Ursula fucking bitch monetized that shit.
Oh my god.
So I know that there are 3 people in that room, and all of a sudden they have these weird connections to CG. So I'm just calling to let you know that if I randomly look in the newspaper over the next few days and I see any of those names that are responsible for the shooting get captured, I will make sure that there is something else in the newspaper for you to see, because I know those 3 other people are still involved in whatever shit show's going on down the fucking council. I will make it my only goal in this fucking city to make sure all of them are buried. As long as you can return the favor.
Of course. Let me tell you right now, man to man, I used to roll with CG pretty hard. They've done nothing but stab me in the back the last 4 or 5 months. I am now taking the nuclear option. We are in the police force in its entirety is going to be dedicated to capturing them until it happens.
Don't get what I'm saying confused, Max. I could give less of a fuck what your plans are with PD and all that shit. I'm just letting you know because there's a common denominator in all of this, and I figured after I owed you an apology for this fucking rat that I had involved in all of this shit that
Have you talked to him?
Oh, you are I'm sure you'll be very aware once I've spoken with him.
I can't believe he hasn't talked to you.
Yeah. Listen, all I'll say is I'm going to be checking the newspapers over the next week or so, whatever, however long it takes. And if I see a name in there, I will show that a couple images are hand-mailed to you in regards to some certain individuals that maybe got extremely unlucky in that shootout, like unbelievably unlucky, almost as if the bullets curved around them, like in that fucking movie. What's the movie where the bullet curves and he says curve the bullet? And he kind of
gun kata? Are you talking about
gun kata? Is it gun kata? Curve the bullet. Come on, he curves it. He goes, curve the bullet, John, or whatever the fuck. He curves the fucking
I know what
thing.
you're talking about.
It was like that. I saw the fucking footage.
Let me say, Murphy Braun is innocent, and I know he is. So leave him out of the equation if you can. I know he does have past affiliations with CG, but he's a mandatory reporter. There's no way that could have happened if he knew that it was going to happen. And the way that he acts in the video, if you go back and watch, Solomon's on his face down on the floor, directly next to the door, literally 2 steps away from the door. Murphy, he hops up early.
From across the table.
They decided not to shoot him for whatever fucking reason because they went around the room and executed everyone else that was still standing. Guy walks out. As soon as the guy walks out, Murphy runs across the table and locks the door, which is something that Solomon could have done the first time the gunman walked out.
Also, you know what else I saw in the footage? After everything as well, they had the audacity to do this weird edit of like a watermelon. I don't know if it's like some TikTok Zoomer shit edit. I saw a floating watermelon in the edit of the video, which is just absurd that not only would you film this whole fucking thing, you do this weird watermelon edit. I don't know if it's like a trend on fucking one of these Zoomer apps, but anyway, I just want to let you know that one thing I appreciate in this city that not a lot of people do is showing up for somebody when they're gone. And you showing up to that convoy after I was told that kind of changed my perspective on you. But remember, I am not doing this for you or the fucking PD or whatever. I could give less of a fuck. I'm doing this for TJ Walker, who was shot in the back of the fucking head like a dog and didn't even fucking know what was even happening. At the very least, when I die in this fucking city, I want to be able to look them in the fucking eye.
Right. Yeah, it was moving. And I'll be honest, this is 50% for TJ, 50% for the people responsible understanding that they aren't the law. I gotta go. I'm currently in a 20-car convoy of a different sort, and I got a couple of meetings I gotta get to, Barry.
I'll send you some mail soon, okay?
All right. Hopefully it's not another rifle bullet. Yeah.
Wait, what did he say?
He's on the warpath. For Ursula and Solomon specifically. It doesn't sound like
we did get allies.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's gonna go for the bounty, unfortunately.
Howdy.
Morning.
Good afternoon. How we doing?
Listen, I'm obviously calling as Barry, your friend, not Barry, the PM of ADMC, but how loud are you trying to be before you go back to Kentucky?
Oh, as much as I understand where you're going with that, Barry. I got a bad heart. I'm 65 fucking years old. I'm more of a walking corpse than any kind of soldier.
That makes two of us. All right, that's fine. I just after I'm planning on having this conversation with Solomon tomorrow, and based after that, there's a few other people that have some unfinished business with that were in that room. I think CG is going to be handled for the next fucking millennia, based on the convoy I just saw fucking speeding through the city. But there are a few other people that I think need to pay, so I'm just getting some people that can help a friend, not as a club matter, but just people that cared about TJ, I guess. I completely understand, and maybe there'll be some other ways I can get you to help me the next coming day or so.
I respect that, Barry, and as much as I understand you asking, I appreciate you understanding. I'm here for your heart, Barry. I'm not here to spill blood. And maybe that's what you need, but I apologize, but I can't. That's the one thing I can't give you. I will say one thing. Have you spoke to Pigeon?
Yesterday I did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I bumped into him and he was speaking in riddles, and I was just tell me fucking.
It felt like I was talking to. I mean, I was talking to CG, not Pigeon. I mean, that's.
Yeah. The whole time he was trying to pitch how he fucking felt, he kept pushing the blame to Solomon. And I looked him dead in the eye and I was like, as much as I believe that Solomon here is in the biggest fault, but to me, knowing Pigeon and TJ's relationship, like what, sanguine, working together for months. For months, I was like, you're not just like as fault as Solomon, but you are at fault. You fucked up. You let your friend, regardless of, you operated on the assumption that he wasn't going to show up. That's bullshit. That is your friend that, regardless of whether the timing is, was going to walk into a room with no knowledge, none, that a shootout was going to begin. Because if I know you were walking to a shootout and I was like, oh, Barry's not around, thought I'd have the fucking brain cells to let you know that it was going to happen. Because you are a member of this fucking club. There's no excuse to me for that level of stupidity. Considering there's also, 30 minutes of them sitting next to each other? I am so blown away by the stupidity of it all. It hurts my fucking head, and
let me put it like this: if all of this was said and done, and he was unscathed, then what you're saying is that would not sit right with you, correct?
No, that would not sit right with me.
Well then he'll join the rest of them.
Good. The way that I see it, Barry, is it's a club matter. Of course, it's ADMC, but this is
at this point, Colin, I'm the things I'm going to do because of this to make sure the city knows TJ's name. As bad as this sounds, Colin, if I made this a club matter, they would just be a liability. As bad as that sounds, I'm for the shit I'm going to probably do over the next few days, week, whatever it takes, however long it takes, is just people that I trust, that care about TJ, that are willing to do what is necessary, which now obviously includes him. So,
Barry, my advice on that.
I don't know what the end result of all of this will be if I'm even still fucking alive after some of the shit I have planned, but if I am, then it'll be a good thing that you didn't get involved physically, because I'm gonna need somebody after this is all said and done. So.
I feel like I want to actually have a sit-down fucking talk with you, not over the phone.
Yeah, I'll be awake. I'll be awake tomorrow. I'm just running some errands real quick. But yeah.
Okay. So you want to talk tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be awake tomorrow.
Okay, bet. We'll have a full talk then. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.